Hey eTalkers, and welcome back. This week we're catching you up on the latest celebrity gossip, giving you some tips to survive spring break, and making our pop culture predictions for the rest of 2025. Stay tuned for all that and more. It's been a few weeks and we have so much celebrity gossip to cover, so let's get started. So I think the biggest thing is Sydney Sweeney calls off her engagement of the guy she's been with for 7+ years.
And it's sad. I think that part is really sad.
Yeah.
But I love Glenn Powell.
And she was seen with Glenn Powell the next day at his sister's wedding, and he went on an interview and said, timing's everything. He knew what he was doing.
Sydney Sweeney gets a lot of hate. She gets a lot of hate, but I honestly think she's brilliant. She's a fantastic actress, and she uses what she has to her advantage.
Yeah. Well, that's where the debate is. People are like, she's not a good actress. And I'm like, I think she's put in roles that are good for her.
I agree.
So I think she does a good job at what she does. But yesterday, she was seen with her ex again, which at this point, it's April 8th, she was seen with him.
He looked haggard. And this was just after seeing
Glenn. So it's like, are they doing the, let's see how we feel a week later kind of thing? Or are they getting back together?
I hope not, honestly. Just because the PR for the movie, Anyone But You, that was so jarring, and everyone was like, no, it's a PR stunt. No, it's a PR stunt.
But if it turns out we fell in love.
Yeah.
Because it's so believable in the movie.
It's so believable in the movie. I don't think you can fake that. If the debate is that she's not that great of an actress.
Exactly. Then how could she fake it? I don't know. But I think both of their likability, we were talking about how Glenn Powell is just such a likable actor. His family.
Look at that smile.
No, I don't know why people can dislike him. Ever since Scream Queens, I watched him on. He's so
all right, I didn't know.
Awesome. I love him, and Taylor Lautner are both on it. But I'm moving on to someone who has been less likable in the press lately. Chappell Roan was on Call Her Daddy. We haven't talked about that. Did you watch the full interview?
I watched about half of it. I can't watch Call Her Daddy. I just there's something about her interviewing style that I don't really love, but
I can't sit and watch anything that's longer than 5 minutes. So I've only seen or podcast wise. I can watch movies and TV shows, but podcast wise, I can't listen to them in the car. I have to listen to music. So
and she doesn't ask inciting questions. It's kind of just it's I get embarrassed. I get secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah, because that's not what Call Her Daddy was when it started.
No,
it's not why it blew up.
To something you don't know.
She's just interviewing now, and obviously she's getting these big people. Personally, I think Jake Shane should be interviewing these people. He's 10 times more interesting. He's funny. He gets some good people on there. He has Lucy Dacus on tomorrow. He has Tate McRae, but he doesn't have the Zayn, Chappell Roan.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris. Those people are going on Call Her Daddy.
That was weird.
That was crazy.
Don't do that.
But
I'm sorry. Back to the plot. Chappell Roan's divisive for no reason. She, as we were talking about before, she dishes it out, but she just can't take it. She has a lot of opinions, and that's great. Have a lot of opinions and be a very fiery persona. I like that, and it also melds with her music really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's also trying. She said on the interview, she's trying to create the normalcy for celebrities to not interact with fans, because that's her big thing she hates. And I'm but that's going against what a lot of celebrities like to do. I get when you get to a point like a Kardashian or Ariana Grande, it gets dangerous.
Yeah.
Because it can be, and the paparazzi and the whole environment sucks. But it's she doesn't want to meet any fans. And these fans come up to her and she's no.
Yeah, she has an attitude about her, and I understand.
And she just got big.
Exactly.
If you were doing this for the amount of time Ariana Grande has been doing, I get it. But she still stops and signs things and is friendly as long as she can be. And it just, I don't know, it does rub me the wrong way a little bit. And if she sees this, she's going to blast us.
That's how.
And that's another thing, she can't take it.
She's going to be mean. I can't take it.
She'd be so mean.
She's going to be so mean to us. But I think that's how you retain longevity as an actor, a singer, a performer. It's that fan relationship. And I think there's it only goes to a certain point of it being cute and that's a new thing to, and her mental health and all that stuff, which I understand. But I think that only it pertains to a certain point.
Exactly. She gives off the vibe the person in class that you'd tap and then they'd scream and leave the classroom. That would have been her. She's
crashing out all the time.
Exactly. And I don't know. And the Call Her Daddy interview just set it off again.
What else? She hates children. She hates people with children.
Yeah, that was another one. Like, don't we
Why?
all though? Like, we don't like screaming kids, but
If
like,
I'm on an airplane, I don't like screaming kids, but I'm not going to insult a mother who like.
exactly.
She's like coming from different communities that like don't really need that. Like, just shut your mouth.
We were saying she likes to call herself your favorite artist, quoting Sasha Colby, drag queen, won Drag Race 2 years ago. Love her. I'm your favorite drag queen's favorite drag queen.
Yeah.
Because obviously drag inspires Chapel. I disagree. I don't think she's my favorite artist. Like, if you go up and ask Britney Spears if she likes Chaperone, she'd be like,
no.
Who? Like Elton John likes her.
Wait, that was a really good. That was a really.
But like, I really don't, like, if you, like, Harry Styles is gonna like Chaperone. Like, he definitely listens to her.
He definitely listens, but like as a person,
Like, she might slap him. I don't know.
She might slap him.
Sabrina Carpenter, I don't know. That was a big statement that she like self-proclaimed that.
That's another thing. Be humble.
Your hit was a year ago. You come out saying you're your favorite artist forever.
Like, humble to a certain extent. I get that her persona is like loud and out there and like takes a lot of like, it takes kind of like a lot of stuff from drag, which I understand, but like to a certain point.
I did a music video watching party with my family, and a lot of them were hers, and they just kept saying Gaga, Gaga, Gaga.
Yeah.
But it's like, I haven't heard Gaga like say anything about her, which I think is interesting because there's obviously inspiration from her.
Well, she lets the music sort of speak for itself, and also, I just feel like she's like not quieter, but I'm thinking like Meat Dress right now. But I'm thinking like that as
no,
like
she
an
gives
entity.
more drag. Like Gaga wasn't even drag. Gaga was just like Gaga, and like Gaga's still going. Gaga still has a hit this year. Like, will Chaperone have the like decade-long longevity? Guess we'll find out.
Guess
we'll see. I mean, continuing with music, Ariana Grande's extended album came out and the short film. I don't have any critiques. It's like all I've been listening to. It's so good. It's so heartfelt. Like, you can really, like, everybody's just sad for her. Like, but she's also saying like, this is the last bit of sad I'm gonna put about my past relationship, and like, I'm gonna move forward and be happy.
And I think we do a lot of, or I guess I've done a lot of critiquing of her in terms of like her current relationship and what that's done to like other families and stuff. But I mean, you do have to like really empathize with her situation. She has been through a lot of things, like most people, but I think her music is always like a way to like really reconnect back to her. So.
And the short film was really good. It obviously was inspired by the Jim Carrey movie, and it was really cute. And I liked it, and it was short enough. It's on YouTube. Like, go and watch it. I think it's good. Don't go watch the new Snow White film. I haven't seen it, but based off the reviews, that's what I'm going to tell everybody, because it looks like awful. Coming from someone who's not a big Rachel Zegler fan or a big Gal Gadot fan, you put that together and it seems like Nightmare Blunt Rotation.
Oof, I don't like that. I don't like that visual. Okay, I think I think she's talented.
Oh, very talented.
I think she's very
Hunger
talented.
Games with her in it, one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Just her as a person, and like, I know she keeps making excuses, but her in interviews is intolerable. She just says the wrong thing. She's not media trained. Like, it's just hard to watch.
But I know she is media trained though. I think she just, part of her, just like the Chaperone thing, it's like she wants
that, and then like attention and negativity, and then when she gets it, she's like, I don't know. Gal Gadot, I don't think has a clue what's going on, and that makes it even funnier. Somebody compared her to one of these like old TV show characters that just like says lines and sits there, and I'm like, oh, that's so her. Like, she really just like is there, but obviously they have some sort of falling out right now. They're not talking to each other.
Well, because I think with the Israel-Palestine, I think they fall on different sides.
I mean, Gal Gadot was in the army, like, which is just insane.
Yeah.
But like, she's lived like, she was in the Israeli army. Like, she's lived like 18 million lives. And that's like why Wonder Woman, everybody's like, oh, she's so good. And I think she was a good Wonder Woman. The first movie is like one of my favorites. But you look back on like her acting skills. We're going off like acting again. It's like,
she's beautiful.
She's very pretty.
She's very pretty.
She probably could do better than I could.
Oh my God, 100%. No.
100%. Yes.
No, in the sense that you'd be fantastic. But, you know, she just has that experience in Wonder Woman that I don't know if you have.
Or Justice League, like the 4 hours, I don't have it. But I don't know. We'll see. I've heard the little kids like it. It's not too scary.
Well, what about the dwarves? What about the dwarves?
That pisses
that was
me
weird.
off.
Just give
all
them
the small people are going and saying, hire me. Like, hire them.
I mean, that's literally.
Why are you CGIing small people? Like, that's
Disney's all by diversity, and then they do that. I'm sorry. There's no good argument to be made for that.
Because you know what they're doing?
People? What?
Maryland, like UMD's commencement speaker was announced as Kermit the Frog. Which I talked to my friend who lives like 5 minutes away from there, and there's like split opinion. I first thought like everybody's gonna lose their mind. Like imagine you walk out to graduation, it's like Kermit the Frog.
Yeah,
like just have somebody else at this point. But I guess that's where Jim Henson grew up and like the Muppets were created. So like the Muppets are a big part of Maryland, which I wasn't sure.
I had no idea about that. I was just like, that's freakish. Like imagine you're 4 years. I mean, well, imagine we're at a university right now. You're 4 years. You're about to graduate, and then a frog steps up on stage. And you're like, I could fade that.
He's gonna start singing Rainbow Connection like at graduation. Like it's giving more Elon than Marilyn at this point. Like that would happen.
That would happen here.
I mean, what is our next topic? Alex Earl has been hinting at her moving. I'm gonna move. My lease from my apartment's up. She hasn't really been posting with Kristen a lot. I don't think they've had a falling out. But she announced she just moved into her boyfriend's apartment, but he's still in Miami. Because she said with her travel schedule for the next year, it wasn't beneficial for her to move or stay in her apartment in Miami. She wants to move.
Okay.
So I think she's probably gonna move to Texas and live with him full time.
Yeah.
And then she just keeps traveling. She's got Coachella coming up. She's got other things. Like, you know,
what is she gonna do at Coachella?
just like make a scene.
Just
Obviously,
make
she made a scene in Ultra. Like, she's gonna be making a scene.
Okay.
Just like, you know who else makes a scene? Kanye West.
Okay.
Kanye West, I don't always love to bring up Kanye West, but he just keeps coming up. His newest headline is I Never Wanted Children with Kim Kardashian.
That's foul.
I knew I never wanted children with Kim Kardashian 2 months into our relationship.
Who's on his list? Who's on his hate list?
Drops a hate list.
Yeah.
Northwest.
That girl.
His child.
Okay. It's not right. I laughed a little bit.
It's funny, but
when you,
knowing
when
the
you
context,
zoom out, you're like, that's
messed up.
That's messed up. Oh God, it's
Obviously, like there's some crazy characters on there, like
terrible.
Azalea Banks, like. Then there's like Kim and Chris and everybody.
No, Chris did nothing wrong.
Chris did nothing wrong, but Chris has
did
been on his
nothing
hate list
wrong.
for years.
No, I
Bianca
I
has
understand.
left him though. Bianca has left him finally.
I think Kim had something to do with that.
I am not going to be surprised if she comes back though, because like she seemed to be enjoying her time with him, but apparently I keep seeing like people or E! News articles saying this. They're like Kanye West like outburst. I don't follow him, but like it doesn't come up. So like where are these outbursts? Like he has an outburst on Twitter, but then by the time I try and look for it, it's deleted. So it's like how long are these outbursts? I guess apparently she had a panic attack and left him. How has that not happened previously already?
It boggles my mind.
I don't know. Is she going to get added to the hate list?
Most likely. I would say she was already there. But I would say most people in her life should have been like really championing her to like leave. So it's weird to me that it honestly took this long because the mesh dress incident, like where they weren't even invited and yet she was still showing up like that, that's so dehumanizing. And I think there was a huge debate online of if this is like abuse. And I think it's fully abuse, even if she's like with the, I don't know.
Just the things you can hear he
you
says
just can't,
are just,
you
it's
just can't do that.
Gross. And you know how the Kardashians are responding to it? Dropping their crumble cookie collab. They won the IDGAF war. Like, they really do at this point. But like this week, all 6 crumble cookies are Kardashian themed off the 6 girls. I will come back next time and like
what is Kourtney's?
Try them. Kourtney's is the gluten-free, flourless chocolate
throw
cake.
them in my mouth.
Yeah. The one thing is I didn't realize it's the first gluten-free crumble cookie though, so all my friends who are gluten-free went to go try it and they think it's good.
Okay.
Some people, I think I've heard they either love it or they hate it. Because it's like
Fine
a thick brownie chocolate.
It's Kourtney. Therefore, I don't think I can try. You know this. She's my least favorite.
She's also mine. So
Good.
And I'm not a big chocolate eater, so like I want to go and get all the cookies and then have other people rate the chocolate ones and just eat the snickerdoodle and like pink one.
Do you like the pink one?
Well, it's not the pink one. So you know how the pink one's so almond extracty?
Yeah.
Apparently it's like without that. It's like a normal sugar cookie and it has sprinkles. So
Okay,
I'm
I'm
excited
gonna
to
try
try it.
I think crumble cookie always tastes like slightly of chemical and like some extract, but I kind of enjoy it.
Way too many carbs. Probably gonna get the minis.
Hey, good on you. Good on you.
I'll be skinny for the week, I guess.
In the Kardashians' honor.
In the Kardashians' honor,
we'll get
I'll
the minis.
just get the mini
we'll
version.
Get the minis.
Yeah. Well, Megan Fox had her baby. She had the baby.
Megan Fox.
Her and MGK are still not together. MGK was there for the birth, and he played guitar while the baby was being birthed.
You know what? That's fantastic. And I would have, if he did anything else, if he were normal, imagine he like fainted or something. Like one of those like.
That would have been funny.
Okay, yeah, funny, but like, I think this fits him. I think this is fitting.
It's fitting, and it should have solidified that she does not want to get back together with him, because he's frequently fighting with Brian Austin Green, her ex-husband, on social media. I thought they were cute together, but low-key Brian Austin Green was too normal for her, and like, cause she kind of got that freak 'em on with with MGK.
She's freaky.
And
she's freaky. That
now,
that blood necklace
the blood,
she wore.
Yup, the ring that like goes in her skin, or she tries to take it off, it bleeds. Weird. But he's been with Sharna from Dancing with the Stars since he's been on it, and they have a kid together. So like, he's happy, but he's obviously supporting his ex-wife because he's got 3 kids with her.
Yeah.
And he's just saying, he's like, I don't get why he's acting like this. But it's like, what else do we expect from him?
Yeah, he's a character just like Chapel, but
yeah,
I don't know.
In a different way.
In a different way.
I mean, he literally switched his entire genre because he was flopping. Like, let's remember that. Also, like, low-key flop right now, Morgan Wallen. But, like, that's false, because he's obviously, his album's going to come out, he's going to #1, his hits are on the Billboard. But, like, him walking off of SNL,
bad luck.
He had to have known. He had to have known that's not what you do. It's never happened before.
And then he was selling shirts.
And then he made merch off of it. Which, obviously, some people are like, this was probably planned. I don't think it was planned.
No.
I, like, really think he just did it. Like, he hugged Mikey Madison, walked off.
Did you think he was good in it?
I didn't listen to him perform. I didn't even know if he's in a skit.
I didn't think he was. I listened to the performance a little bit. I don't think he was great.
See, I'm like hit or miss with country songs, so like these new ones aren't my favorite.
Yeah, and SNL is a hard place to perform just in general. I think it's like very hit or miss with artists. I will say Chappell Roan did do really well when she was on it. Like those big artists, like they're trained. They're trained in a specific way, but I don't even think he didn't do well enough to walk off stage. I mean,
and then of course fueled jokes for this past week. They made like 2 or 3 about him already.
Oh really?
So
good.
Yeah.
You reap what you sow.
Exactly. I've got a couple more topics.
Yes.
The big one is Justin Bieber okay?
No. I got emotional about him the other day.
Like, I'm really worried for him because people in the comments are saying this is what Aaron Carter was like before he passed away. Like, they're seeing similar signs. But the weird thing is I was literally on Instagram at 1 a.m. He had posted one of his weird things, and it was 30 seconds after Haley's commenting hearts. So I'm like, she's like enabling this behavior, but he's been like, people are like, he's just smoking. And it's like, there's a lot more behind this, obviously.
I saw a picture of him, and I think he was walking like out of an airport or something, but he just looked so gaunt. And not gaunt in like a skinny way, it was gaunt in like a sick.
Like a Zayn before he left 1D way.
Yeah.
Like not healthy, needs to take a break. He's not even like, I don't know.
He's
like,
not
I don't
making
know.
music.
He's not making music, he's not touring. It's just like, he went on Instagram Live and started playing this new music, and it was like him just going like in the background, like, I really don't know.
No, I'm
of
worried
course,
about
everybody's
that.
tying it back to Benny and Selena. There's that TikTok sound going on that there's the girl who sounds just like Justin who made a song about Benny, and everybody's thinking it's Justin because it sounds just like him. Yeah. And Benny reposted it, and like it's obviously getting involved, but like I don't know. Like, you never know why Justin Bieber's crashing out. Like, is it because of Selena? Because Selena could be the Kardashians in the IDGAF war now. Because like she's
doing so well.
She's doing so well, and I don't want this to end with them because she's genuinely so happy. And like, even though he looks like a dirty carpet, like, like if he makes her happy, like he seems like very friendly. And
unexpected, but real. I didn't know what to equate him to, but you know,
it just hit me. Real. She did tweeze the eyebrows though. He doesn't look bad.
Yeah, the unibrow gone.
But it's something.
It is something, and that's okay. I do not think they're going to break up at all by any means. I think just the way that she's talked about him in like interviews recently, she's talked about like his love languages and even the way that, you know, he's produced songs for Justin Bieber too. And
you look back at stuff the weekend, Justin Bieber, like everyone she's dated, somebody's like, he's been playing the long game.
He's been playing the long game, and I respect that immensely. But he produced music for both of them on their breakup, like their breakup together, which is so cool. when you really think about it. But he just seems like emotionally secure and mature in the way that I think
and that's
she
what
like
I think she
definitely
needs, and it makes me happy because she's been through so much.
Yeah, but I don't know if
and like her and Justin were never healthy together.
No.
And like I just want him to be better, even if that's with Haley or not. I mean, he has a kid now.
Exactly.
So
with,
it's just
with her.
like
I don't think like she should be blamed though, because I think obviously like if he had this many issues with Selena Gomez herself, and she's kind of unproblematic. Like,
I mean, have you seen the 9-part series on TikTok though? About how she's apparently like been plotting being with him since the beginning.
Yes.
A lot of it could be, but like
she's always in
the back.
Pictures.
And then, but in interviews, she's like, I don't know, like I never really met him until a couple years ago. And people are like, lie, like you've been there.
She's been there.
Or there's the trend going on. It's like, oh, I didn't know my boyfriend before, and then they like wipe their face, and it's like Hailey Bieber. And I don't know, like it's just funny. It's just I can't.
I know, but it's just the way that she's like the mother of his child now. It's like at this point, I mean, she did have to help him in some way though, because
their relationship started off where he was in a bad place, and it's just like that's never a good thing. And she started off their relationship, literally telling interviews like she's like I had to fix him, like that never works.
No, you never.
And like she's just I feel like he's been her realization. She's been taking care of him like a kid, but then once she has a kid, she can't take care of him anymore. That's why he's crashing out.
Kind of a slow clap.
Like that has to be it.
Yeah. I think that's a good hypothesis. I think that's a good celebrity prediction.
We need to know people's thoughts on Justin Bieber, and I hope he's okay. Like he needs to get help.
No, I'm like actually worried for him.
I am worried for him.
Because I think like he's such a good person. I think it's one of those cases where like the industry has let him down.
Oh yeah, since like what, he's been 15.
Yeah.
Like, he's obviously.
But he's so talented. I was listening to like his voice the other day, like his old stuff.
So good.
You know, it's kind of a baby.
So good. Like
and I was like, God, like this guy, like my heart hurts. My heart hurts for him. He's such a good, he's a good person who's just like not in a good place.
Yeah. Well, we're praying for you, Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, I've saved best for last though.
Okay.
White Lotus finale. Did you watch it?
Please don't spoil. Please don't spoil.
No.
Please don't spoil.
She hasn't
seen it. Can you speak in like riddles? Please speak in riddles because I ran out of the house because I heard things. You know
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. We'll have to catch up next time on the White Lotus finale because it is, everybody's like, it's crazy. Like genuinely, I was so underwhelmed.
I have heard people were underwhelmed by it. And I feel like I know the ending, but I don't want to spoil it for myself.
We'll catch up on this one next time, but I was underwhelmed and the composer quit because apparently Mike White is hard to work with, which doesn't surprise me.
No, did you? I don't think I can actually say that on
the interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
The interview where he talked about people complaining about the finale, he said some NSFW things about the people, and it's just like, okay, he just gets mad about people having an opinion. Like, be happy that your show's big.
But I will say that, like, I did understand where he was coming from with the idea of like the show not having a plot. Like people in season 1 saying, "Oh, the show has no plot." No, it's like the plot is, you know, like the characters.
It's
like
just character driven. It's hard to explain the plot, but like it's been the same kind of plot for 3 seasons. So like, don't complain about it now.
It's just like satirical take on rich people. Like that's kind of, you know.
I miss you, Jennifer Coolidge.
Rip.
Forever. But that's all the celebrity gossip we have time for today. But stick around because next up we're giving you our tips for surviving spring break.
Spring break is really fun, but it can get chaotic. So we thought now would be a good time to give you all our best advice.
Let's get into it.
Lily.
What up,
we have a lot of advice to share.
Yeah.
I want to start with kind of a topic that we haven't even really gotten into yet, all-inclusive resorts.
I think like spring break isn't like, I think people are doing spring break all wrong. Like they're just making it like crazy movie. And
that's not us.
No, it's not us. I think spring break should just be like chill vibes and shared with people you love.
I agree.
You know?
The lilies, we should not be.
I don't think I should personally find myself at an all-inclusive resort.
No. I don't think I belong there. I don't think I'm like hardcore enough.
No, I don't think I am.
The media I saw post spring break, no, I can't keep up.
Yeah, I think I'd leave in a body bag.
Yep. And the outfits alone. Lily, I was in sweats the entire spring break.
Yeah,
bathing suit, sweats, sweatshirt, beach sweater from J. Crew.
But like, even freshman year, like we just got dressed up to go out to dinner and that was it.
Yeah.
Like the outfit was to go out to dinner. And that happened this year. The outfit was to go out to dinner, but then I took pictures in it and changed. Like
there's something beautiful about spring break when you're a little raggedy. Because it's
rough around the edges.
Rough around the edges. And I think that's like exactly what spring break should be, rough around the edges. And that's why I'm going to start with like some of the things that we should watch over spring break or some of the things we did watch. And rough around the edges, Beast Games. I don't think you've ever tapped into this, and I think you should.
No, I have not.
Okay. Beast Games, Mr. Beast. It's like Squid Games, and you're thinking, oh, Squid Games, too intense, too much. Beast Games, just enough. Lily, wait, have you seen Squid Games?
Yeah, but I really didn't like it.
No, Lily.
No, but like, I don't know, I just like couldn't get through the episodes.
Okay, that's
I think it's important to note that it was raining on spring break, and this is why we consumed such strange media.
You're right. No, we're fun people.
we're fun at parties.
We're fun at parties. No, we're fun people, and like I don't watch Beast Games all the time. I'm just like letting everyone know.
It was raining.
It was raining, and like I was thoroughly entertained. But no, Lily, it's a really important show to me. Like that defined my spring break.
Tap into.
You should. Can you talk about Soul Surfer?
Yes, Soul Surfer was a movie that I tapped into this spring break personally, and it was just like almost life-changing.
Okay.
It was a rainy day at the beach, and I don't know how we got into it, but we thought about.
Does she have one arm?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The shark.
I don't know why I felt the need.
So the shark bit her arm off, yeah, but it's a great movie. It has really powerful themes. And like I usually don't love a movie with a shark attack, as that's something that really scares me. When I was a kid and we went to SeaWorld, my mom told me like, oh, the Shamu ate a trainer, and then I like couldn't go in a pool or in an ocean because I thought there was like every shadow near me was a Shamu coming to eat me, and like who's gonna tell her? They're not in pools or the ocean.
Shamu is not in a pool.
No, they're not in the Atlantic Ocean. Like,
no.
Anyways, so Soul Surfer, I think it's a movie I can only appreciate now at a bigger age when I know that like sharks aren't necessarily gonna come get me.
Yeah.
All the time.
I actually have seen Soul Surfer now that we're like going back. That is a childhood movie. That's a childhood movie because she made a sandwich with one arm, I'm sorry. One hand, one arm. Kind of connected. And I was like, damn, like I can do it. I can do anything I put my mind to. I'm going to get the peanut butter out of the fridge and I'm going to make a sandwich right now.
Yeah. And it's just a tale of perseverance.
Exactly. Honestly, a fire movie, but I was scared by it in the same way. Actually, yes, in the same way I was scared by The Menu.
Like, that movie is like the casino in Percy Jackson, you know?
Yes.
It's just like, you don't know how long you've been there. You don't know if you're ever going to leave. What?
Yeah, no, what an interesting take. But for context on The Menu, it came out in 2022. It's a thriller. And it's about this young couple. They travel to a remote island and they're like there to try all of these like different dishes. I was into it because the entire movie was like predicated on, or like I guess broken up into each course on the menu, which was so cool. And then as like the courses come out, there's like an unsettling monologue that comes with it. And I'm like, oh, like where is this going? I didn't know it was a thriller when I started it. I thought it was like maybe food. No,
it's not.
There's murder.
There's murder involved.
Really, I was scared.
There's drama and scale.
Yeah, but I was like, God, I'm consuming insane media on spring break right now. Like, this is awesome.
That was awesome. And if you have a rainy day on spring break, watch that.
Yeah, and along with the, that vibe is what we're going for. The rainy days, the beach days, the lazy cook meals, like sit at tables with your friends.
Yes. Put your phone down.
A phone
hang
tower.
up and hang out.
Hang up, hang out. A little phone table at dinner. Tower. On the table.
Oh, actually, last spring break, we got a very nice comment on that from the manager of a restaurant because we all put our phones in the middle of the table. And he really admired it. And I think like spring break is about the people you're with.
Fully.
You know?
These days, kids these days, they're not doing that. They're not putting their phones down. The Lilies, we subscribe to that.
We subscribe to unplugging.
Fully.
Unplugged and fully connected.
Lily, spring break is literally a time for friendship.
It is.
Yeah. Final tips. I would say don't forget sunscreen.
So I got a really, really gnarly burn this year, and I have been peeling. I believe spring break was almost 3 weeks ago. I am still peeling. So that's going to be on me for not taking proper care.
I don't want to be graphic. Especially on this great show we've got going on. But like the peels, the skin that was coming off me, it was snake-like.
Did you see my back?
I did. It was foul.
Every time I would like change my shirt, there would just be like pieces of skin in the air. And like sun poisoning is not cute.
Sun poisoning
I
is
had
no
like
joke.
goosebumps and I was shaking because I was like freezing but so hot all at the same time. It's miserable. Just put on sunscreen.
Yeah, just put on sunscreen, especially when it's overcast.
Especially when it's overcast.
I've heard rumors and I've heard tales that when it's like cloudy, no, we don't have to put on sunscreen. No, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. You're fully wrong. So no, we
That's
don't
how you
subscribe
end
to
up
that
peeling.
here. No. And the lilies are a little bit fair, so that doesn't work out very well.
Not usually.
Okay, and very final tip, be spontaneous.
Be spontaneous. Life is about the spontaneity. Spring break is about the spontaneity.
And
Go
you
get
want
ice
those
cream every
memories.
night.
Yes, you know what? Go get ice cream every night. Because that's
Make a
part of it.
cheese board.
Make a cheese board. Yes, I want to do that later.
Go to the beach at night. Walk on the beach at night.
Exactly. And I think that's all our spring break is always about.
It's
So
friendship, safety, joy, movies.
that's just life.
That's
and that's
just
just
life.
life. So that's all the tips we have for you today. Next up, we'll be making pop culture predictions for 2025, so don't go anywhere.
Now that we're a quarter of the way through 2025, it's time to make some predictions about what will happen the rest of the year. So, we gotta share our
Let's get
opinions on
into
some of them. My first one, Kim Kardashian's gonna go back to the White House, and she's gonna debut her new man.
I really want to know who her new man is. Kim Kardashian, like going back to the White House, that's just like, I don't really know what she's doing every time she's like.
She's like evolving.
Is she a lawyer yet?
No, I think next year, because I remember she's supposed to become a lawyer when I graduate in 2026. So she took the baby bar pass, so she's taking the actual bar in 2026. But she's been doing her criminal justice reform, and apparently the law that she passed in like 2018 got overturned, and then now it's like being passed again or whatever. So I think she's going to be more involved. She's been focusing a lot lately on not just the like criminal justice reform, but like what people are doing once they're out of prison, because she's like, okay, I got people out of prison, but like they need jobs, they need houses. So that's what she's been focusing on. I think we're gonna see a lot more of it this year. And then who's her new man? She's been talking about him and the Kardashians.
Yeah, I really
Nobody
wanna know.
has
Wasn't there something
reported
about her
him.
dating a football player?
Yes, Odell Beckham Jr., but that like ended. So now it's some like non-famous guy, but I'm surprised she's not friends with whatever her name was that was married to Pippen, Larsa. She's not friends with her anymore. She was feeding all the stuff to the media, and Food God. But I think she's still friendly with Food God, but she obviously doesn't tell him anything because he was also the one feeding it. I think she's found the rats because nobody knows.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
But like that's what I think with her. I think also Kardashian related. I think Khloe's gonna get set up with a bunch of men, but not get a relationship this year. And I really want her to, but all the family keeps doing is trying to set her up with people. And it's just like not the right people.
Yeah, how's that going?
It's not great. But like she said she's kind of ready to start dating. Like I want her to be happy. Like I
really
love her.
do. I love Khloe Kardashian. Have you listened to her podcast?
Yes. I'm not a big podcast
fan.
listener, but I listen to part of it on Twitter until my attention span goes out. And I love it. I also think in the realm of Kardashian, Kourtney, whatever, Alabama Barker, obviously. I think she's gonna go to rehab for her vape addiction. As Bad Baby said in Miss Whitman, almost overdosed on a vape. Like, if she went,
I don't think I'm like informed enough on this drama.
like the Bad Baby stuff.
Well, I know there's something like about a baby daddy and like there's
Well, yeah,
diss
the
tracks,
baby daddy
but I, like,
cheated on Danielle with Bama.
okay.
And
I don't like Bama,
I don't like Bama either.
and I know that's not controversial.
No, I don't like Bama either. And
There's something sinister about her energy.
yes, and I think, like Danielle said, there were rumors about her going to some like clinic for the vape addiction. Like, I think it's gonna happen again.
Can you go to rehab for vaping?
Apparently Bama can. So on other news, I think Taylor and Travis are either going to get engaged or break up. And I hate saying that because it's on complete opposite sides, but like nothing has been going on with them enough that it's like, it's to a point.
It's gotta be an Easter egg that Taylor's version is coming.
Something, please. We're waiting. It's
Oh
been
my
so
God.
long.
It must be an Easter egg.
It has to
Rep
be.
TV is on the way.
It is.
I think they're probably gonna get engaged. I don't see them breaking up.
Yeah, I
think
would
they're
hope
both
they
like,
would.
I think they're at a place where it's just like they're evolved enough in their lives and their careers that like they can settle down.
Yeah, and I hope that happens. I think she would have a very public wedding. I think it would be a lot of fun. I think it would last.
Yeah.
I think Selena and Benny are gonna elope.
Yes, I was just listening to like an interview of them.
Yeah, like it doesn't, I know they said they haven't started planning the wedding and I'm like, they're just gonna elope. I know they are. They're so that vibe. And then they'll do like a wedding with like close friends like 2 years later. But like, I can just tell that's the kind of vibe that's gonna happen, especially with their album coming out.
I love
Before or after this happens, who knows? I also think Justin's gonna go to rehab.
There's something very wrong.
We were talking about him in the previous gossip segment. Like, it's not even like a prediction, oh, he's going, like, he needs to go. Like, please, this needs to come true because I'm worried about him. Hopefully he's not the same one as Bama, but we'll see.
That's roomy.
But
I think him and Haley are gonna get divorced.
I could see that.
I think he's gonna, it's gonna be like a John Mulaney situation. He goes to rehab and gets a divorce.
Yeah. But then,
or got a divorce and went to rehab. I don't really know the order of
well,
operations
that was before Olivia Munn, right? Because
Yeah.
then he like broke up with her, but then they had the baby and they got back together and they've been together.
I didn't know they broke up.
They did for like a little bit and then they had the second kid. I don't know. But I could see that happening. I hope he gets better. But breakups, I think Ariana and Ethan are gonna break up if they're already not broken up. Like there's rumors that they're already not together.
I don't love the couple.
I don't love the couple either. I think she can do way better. Somebody says if they want her to keep home wrecking, please go to Aaron Taylor Johnson. Get rid of the old bat he's with. Like the one who groomed him, Sam Taylor Johnson, the director, who's like 20 years older than him and had kids with him when he was freshly 18. Yeah, go look that stuff up. It's a lot of fun. But I think Ariana always has an interesting taste in men, but they've been so public with Wicked and they haven't been seen out. I just know something's wrong, but I don't think they're gonna say anything until after Wicked for Good comes out.
I'm so excited for this.
But I'm also so excited for it. I think Lana Del Rey is going to announce her pregnancy. I think she's going to have a baby. I think she's going to name the baby Vape Pod. It's either like Vape Pod or like some long title like her albums. Like this baby gives up the name Vape Pod, but its actual name is like Charles. Like that's going to be the baby.
But you name your babe Lilac Heaven after your iPhone 11. That's one of her lines.
Yeah. Well, in parentheses, I have the big kicker is going to be the baby's not her alligator hunter husband's. Like that would be the
there's
crazy.
like an affair?
I think that's going to be like the mic drop. Cause like he's already got like 3 fully adult kids cause he's old and lives in Louisiana.
Oh God.
But I just think something like that's going to happen. We'll see. I do think Demi Lovato is going to release new music, try so hard for it to be a hit and flop.
What else is new?
It's just gonna happen again. As a former like Demi Lovato stan, like my 7-year-old self, obviously,
I was a big Camp Rock girl.
was like her biggest fan. It's hard to watch because she has no music identity, like no consistency. The rebranding doesn't work. She's obviously really happy with her fiance. Like she looks great, but the new music's due. It's going to be the same thing. Just as I have another one, Katy Perry's going on tour. Obviously, her album was a flop. What's new? She's been a flop since Witness, even though I liked that album. But is the tour going to go really good or really bad? That was my prediction. I think it can go really good. Like, I think her resurgence could be that her tour is so good that people are going to want to go see it. Or it's going to flop. It's like 50-50.
I think she's going to like hop on the like Charlie XCX wave and like really.
Like hyperpop?
No, like I
Katy
think that's
Perry
kind of what
releases
she's-
hyperpop.
I think she's like trying to step into that space a little bit. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Charlie XCX like wasn't on my radar for like a while. I mean, obviously there was like Boom Clap, like, and then I think like kind of forgot about Charlie XCX and then Brat happened. That could just be me, but I think like Katy Perry is going to kind of like go into that crowd.
She's fully capable. As someone who listened
go on a crazy
to Charlie XCX's hyperpop, even when she wasn't big, like I was excited when she got big because it was like the stuff she liked. I think Katy keeps going into this like repeating pop, or the hits become hits later, like Carly's in Hawaii became bigger years after
I love
it came
Waking
out.
Up in Vegas.
Well, obviously that was a hit from the start.
That was a hit from the start, but that reminds me of Harley's in Hawaii every time.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. I have another prediction. I think Ben Affleck's gonna get a new girlfriend. She's gonna look exactly like Jennifer Garner, not J-Lo.
But she's gonna be like 22.
Yes, because he has mentioned multiple times how he wants to get back together with Jennifer Garner. You messed it up yourself. You cheated on her with the nanny, and she's been in a happy relationship for years. She's not gonna end that to get back together with him. He messed up the crap with J-Lo. Like, you're right. It's gonna be somebody really young.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be somebody we know. Like somebody relevant.
He's gonna be with like Dixie D'Amelio.
No, she's with Trevor still. Trevor Zegras.
Who?
The hockey player for the Anaheim Ducks.
I'm so sorry. They will break up. That's a new prediction.
New prediction. We'll see. J-Lo's non-binary child comes out as trans. Super specific, but I just feel like it's coming.
How many children does J-Lo have?
Twins.
Oh.
Emmy and the boy. I don't know his name, but Emmy has been out with J-Lo to everything, singing, red carpets, and I don't know, I just get the vibe. At first I thought it was gonna be Sam Smith, but I think Sam Smith's staying on the non-binary train. I don't know if Sam Smith's gonna be trans anytime soon, but I do think J-Lo's kid is. And gonna start dating a woman. That's my, yep, that's what I think.
How old is J-Lo's child?
I think they're like 16,
Okay.
15, 16, they're teenagers, the twins. So we'll see. Speaking of kids, Trisha Paytas' baby, third one on the way. Do we think the Pope is gonna die and be the baby reincarnated?
I mean, I think that's like, I think bulletproof. That's a bulletproof theory. One of her kids was born like when either the Queen died or.
Yes, it was the Queen. So this is my theory because Malibu Barbie was born after the Queen died, and we joke that she's reincarnated. But then Prince or King Charles got sick when she was pregnant with Elvis, but King Charles didn't die. But my theory is because Elvis was a girl, that's why the king didn't die. If Elvis was a boy, the king would have died. So I think if the Pope dies, it's gonna be a boy. Oh. And if the Pope doesn't die, it's gonna be a girl.
Oh.
That's my theory.
And this is all hinging on Trisha Paytas.
Yes. And like Trisha's aware of this, and she's hoping the Pope doesn't die. She's like, I can't be responsible for this.
No, she doesn't, the blood's not on her hands.
Yeah. I mean, my last topic for this is so random, but my prediction is that Nicole Kidman is going to take over award seasons because she's genuinely been in every single thing that's been promoted lately.
Needs to, like,
and I don't think I've seen a single one of them, but she's in so many ads. Netflix things, Prime things, Hulu things, movie, show, everything. Baby girl. Like, I know they said she got snubbed, but she's fully eligible for next year, and I think it's going to be Nicole Kidman. Or she has to be.
She needs to win something for Baby Girl. Like, I'm so serious.
Like,
that was performance art.
I've heard mixed reviews on that.
Loved it.
But
you have to go into it as like, this is a concept. This is not a movie. This is a concept.
Good to know. So hopefully Nicole Kidman will see you on the awards
Shout out.
soon. Maybe with Keith. Maybe with your kids. But that's all we have for this episode of eTalk. Let us know which predictions you think might come true. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
To find out more about eTalk, visit elonstudenttv.org.